Alrighty. Time for yet another gear review. This time we're going to be reviewing yet another acoustic guitar. And this one is a gorgeous Gibson J15, made at the Bozeman, Montana factory, where they make most of their acoustic guitars. If you're looking at the guitar, you might recognize the shape here if you're familiar with Gibson acoustics, in that it shares some similarities to the legendary J45, in that it's a soft shoulder dreadnought, and it has some other similarities as well. We have a spruce top. This one is Sitka spruce top. We have a 24 3/4 inch scale. We have scalloped X bracing, just like the J45, but that's where the similarities stop. J45 typically will have a mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck. Now I'm going to turn this one around. You're going to notice some differences. So right off the bat, we have a walnut back and sides. We have a laminated maple neck with a walnut stripe down the middle. We have a walnut fingerboard. See the theme? We have a walnut bridge. Up at the top here, we have Gibson's old vintage style headstock. Now this is, probably from the 30s and 40s, where it's a little bit smaller. We have, instead of full-size Grovers, we have the mini Grover tuners here, which are great. I mean, they work just as good as the full-size. Up here we have a tusk nut, and that's where this, those are the specs of the guitar. Now, just like the J45, it comes equipped with most J45s do come equipped with an acoustic pickup in here, and this one happens to be the LR bag system, where I can plug it in right here, and inside the sound hole I have a little volume. I'm not going to plug it in because I don't think my microphone will really pick it up, but I will comment a little bit on the LR bag system. I think it sounds great. It sounds like this guitar, just louder, which something I look for if I'm going to play an acoustic electric guitar. I really don't want the pickup to have its own sound. I really want it just to project the sound of the beauty of the instrument itself. And some of the pickup systems I find an acoustic guitar tend to change the characteristic too much of the instrument, and I'm not a fan of that. I really want my acoustic to sound like my acoustic even when plugged in. And my only main gripe with this particular system is the volume in here. Not that it doesn't work good, it works great, but when I play in a live situation, I typically like to have a pickup buster or a feedback buster in the sound hole and just use the pickup in the acoustic guitar, for feedback issues. Well, with this here, I can't do that. I wish they could have easily put it right here, but they chose not to, and that's my only gripe. And this is a small gripe, really, because I know I could just use my EQ pedal and all that stuff to dial that in and still not get as much feedback. But I wish that wasn't there. It's just a small gripe. But other than that, just a really gorgeous instrument. Now, I've been pretty critical of Gibson over the past couple of years with some of their quality control. But I got to say, whatever they're doing in Montana they're doing it right, because this is a gorgeous instrument. I can't really comment on all the instruments that come out of there because I'm not playing all of them. But this one, they got it right. The fretwork is immaculate. The fit and finish is perfection. It's what you would expect from a guitar you're paying $1,500 for, which is what these are currently running for. Just really gorgeous. Now, I really love this walnut back and sides. It's just gorgeous. Hopefully that camera is picking it up. You can see my fan up there. And the maple neck is really sturdy. And with Gibson's headstock angle here being at 17 degrees, right here at the nut, usually that's a weaker joint. Now I have a feeling, now I'm not 100% sure on this, but just on my knowledge of the way maple is, maple seems to be a harder wood and makes really amazing necks. So I have to say, I hope that this part of that joint would be maybe a little bit stronger than just the straight mahogany. Not to say if it took a neck down, if it took a nosedive, that it wouldn't snap there like Gibson's do, but I feel like it's just a little bit of stronger construction, so I think it's a great choice for this guitar. Now, I'm going to play a little bit more, and then I'll talk about what I hear in this guitar and maybe some of the subtle differences you hear in the J45. So let's hear it again, and then I'll talk about it a little more. So we'll strum some chords again, and you can hear this beautiful instrument. Now, so what I hear right off the bat, and hopefully the microphone picks it up, is just how beautifully this instrument projects. Um, and the differences I hear in this and say a J45 are subtle, but they are there. I think these walnut back and the maple neck and the walnut fingerboard have a really rich sound to it. The bottom end is not as round sounding as a mahogany, but still very present. So it's just apples and oranges. They both sound beautiful, and I feel like it really, like I said, it really projects really great. I think if you stuck a microphone in front of this guitar would just record beautifully. Sorry, I got distracted there just because the guitar is so gorgeous. It's really a joy to play. Now, I actually picked up this guitar a couple months ago in trade, and it is used, but I traded another guitar for it. So I didn't pay anything for it. And as I said, I think these can be picked up for around $1,500. I've seen some as high as 17, but I think $1,500 is the standard price there. Whereas a J45, some models are 25 to 3,000 to 3,500. So I think you're getting a good approximation, which is why I was willing to do this trade. Now, I'm a self-proclaimed kind of Beatles freak and love J45s because John Lennon was playing one. Of course, he was often playing one with a pickup here. But, those are all based on the J45 models there. And I love J45s, but I can't afford one. I can't spend $3,000 on a guitar. And I really can't spend $1,500. So if I didn't do the trade, I wouldn't have this. But this is if you have like $1,500 to spend and you really want a J45, but can't afford one, the J15 is a really great way to go. I know they also have a J35 model, which has some different woods as well, which is also based on the same shape. But I think the bracing and some of the construction on that is a little bit different, but also a gorgeous instrument made in the Bozeman, Montana factory. So this is just a really great guitar. I think it's a great value for an American-made acoustic guitar. $1,500, yes, is expensive, but I think worth every penny. As I've stated, I've been critical of Gibson, but this is a beautiful, beautiful instrument. I'm happy to own it. I hope to play it for years to come. It plays great. The setup is great out of the factory, which tends to be rare, but it plays great. Really easy to play. Beautiful sounding instrument. So I'm so stoked to be playing this. So thanks for watching. I hope you dug the video. If you have a moment, hit subscribe. Please check out my other videos. I have some more stuff coming here in the future. So hit subscribe, check out those videos, hit like. If you have any questions or please comment down below. I'm usually quick about getting back to them. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Peace.